Wow, I gotta do this. I take the opportunity.
I know, so the video game you're talking about is Far Cry 6. Anton Castillo. Paradise comes at a price. Yes, you know, when you play a character that has a strong personality, there are moments where you can feel like you can live that and that you can be that.
Cuando interpretas a personajes así de potentes, es muy común que te vinculen a eso, sobre todo porque él le da esa personalidad al personaje.
So you stop yourself at times in your real life because you realize that you can't completely control the world.
Entonces paras a veces en tu vida personal porque te das cuenta de que no puedes controlar las cosas de la misma manera en la vida real.
Even though you want to.
Aunque quisieras.
In America, we have a saying, the little engine that could. It's the great story that people pay attention to and that we relate to. But on the other hand, we've now been able to recreate wonderful and great stories also in larger shows like The Mandalorian. And so I'm very proud to be a part of that because that plays on a bigger tapestry and has a mythological connection to the hero and heroine's journey. And believe it or not, that's all of our journeys. To be able to allow ourselves to feel like we validate ourselves, like we're special, like there's a reason and a story that we have to tell that changes other people's lives, especially the people who are directly in contact with us, our families, our associates. Because if you dream a big dream and you commit to it, it can come true. And we need more of that in our world. To know that you're important and you're important and the story you have to tell, we're just waiting to hear it. And so you enlist each other to help tell your stories, no matter what those stories are, if they're personal and they mean something to you. You're welcome.
Hi, Giancarlo.
Yeah, I've been here for, I don't know, maybe 4 hours now. But I find that the love and the compassion that people have from the time I stepped off the plane, I could feel it, I could taste it, that there's a different kind of people here. There's a kindness and a generosity and a curiosity that I am seeing is really wonderful. So give me a few more hours and I'll probably have even greater things to say about Chile and Chileans. I knew all I knew from the visitor's guide to Chile. I've always wanted to go to Patagonia. I've seen wonderful pictures and I realize how deep and rich this country is in its resources and in its nature. And anyone who has the ability to live in this kind of nature and look up at the mountains right in front of you has to be inspired. So I'm not surprised at the wonderful nature and qualities of human beings.
¿Vas a salir a pasear?
The bad guy, the nefarious character, the anti-hero is the fallen hero. So what I only come about this and the acknowledgement of it is through actually performing on Mandalorian and what Moff Gideon wants. And then I went, oh, this is what all of my bad guys want. They want to be good, they just can't.
It's okay for me. Okay, so, and I'll take it further. People want to be heard. Gustavo Fring, he had a vision. He could do it better than the Salamancas. They were nothing because he had the brain to expand. But no one, the Salamancas didn't see that. Moff Gideon wanted to bring everyone back together, maybe for not very good reasons. He wants the child maybe to get something from the child to help the world, but he's not doing it in the right way. So I attest that
if you give the villain a humanity and you don't play a stereotype, you're playing a part of all of us who just want to be heard, just want to be acknowledged, just want to be loved. And so this is what I think really creates a character with the boys. It's about superheroes. They do bad things because they have human emotions. It's a brilliant show. It reflects all of us. We all want to be superheroes. In fact, what we don't know is we all are superheroes. But we also have these emotions. You know, God on one shoulder, the devil on the other. And that takes knowing yourself and figuring out how to honor and be in service to the lighter part of your personality. And to get all that you need through the right means. It's just like with children. If you give them everything they want, they never have to work for anything. And so I think I'm enjoying this part of my life the best because I've worked for everything I've gotten and I've been able to make certain choices. You have a choice in life. You have to think about what that choice is. And you have to be definitive about choosing that choice and working toward a goal to have all of your dreams come true. You just invite it and it happens. I'm happy with my life because I've worked for everything I've gotten, and I feel as if there's more to come because I'm vulnerable, open, and humble. It's a new you. It's a new vision. It's a new challenge. So therefore, you're never stuck in the life you lived yesterday. You're constantly in this creation mode. Right now, I'm doing a show for AMC called Parish, where I play an everyman. See, I want to play people who aren't extraordinary. So people look at actors as being extraordinary. They say you got a great life, you get driven around, you get paid a lot of money. My life can be a lot of that, but mostly it's hard work. I work for 14 hours a day. I'm doing the show I'm doing now. I'm producing for AMC. It's you may have seen the last piece of Saul. They said Giancarlo's going to be back and Bob's going to be back. Well, I'm producing, I'm acting in it, and I'm in a place where I have to look inside for the vision to tell the story. I'm not just responsible for my acting, I'm responsible for editing and putting it together as something that you would see and enjoy as a whole story. So then it becomes the love of your life. And when you're doing the love of your life, you're passionate and you recreate the vision for who you are every single day that you wake up. And it makes life exciting, rich, full, informed, and terrific.
¿Le puedes decir que
You have for you.
acá no vienen a saludar?
I love surprises.
¿Dónde está el amigo?
Uh-oh. Give me the look. What could it be? Now I'm really excited.
Bueno, aquí viene. Seguramente se va a querer sacar una foto contigo.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Walter, nice to meet you. You have some time? Can you cook? Whoa, what's in the box? I can tell, and I'm hungry too. Chilean chicken. Awesome. Where's the map? In the box. Gracias. Fantastic. Yes. Come on, Walter. You got to come back. You got to do one with him with that. All right.